as this week marks Lent and Giving Hope, and not just that, Random Acts of Kindness week, but it's not really about just for Lent or just for a week. It's about always trying to give hope. Now, I'm following 40 acts of giving hope this Lent, but I want to share with you how you can give hope to others, whether you mark Lent or not, or Random Acts of Kindness week. But the beauty of acts of kindness is there is so much more kindness in this world than there is hate. It's so easy. I know, as someone who's worked and trained as a journalist in the newsroom, how we feel like sometimes the world is just full of hate and evil and all these awful things. But actually, when we really focus and cherish those kind moments, whether it be a card through your door, whether it be my dad sending a parcel yesterday, whether it be my mum in lockdown coming to help me with the shopping, whether it be people from my church dropping cards around in the first lockdown for my birthday, whatever it looks like to you, there is so much more kindness to be found. But giving isn't just about giving to others, it's also about giving to yourself. It's about giving in your own home first, like looking after yourself, the power of self-care, just setting yourself a daily task to give. And it doesn't have to be a great gesture. Do you know, yesterday someone said to me, it's okay to let all those plates that you've got spinning around you drop. It's okay just to let them drop, because that's how we find out what plates are important and decide to start spinning just those ones, so we get that laser focus. And that's been relevant in a lot of my life, but the difference is I can pick those plates up faster. I'm more resilient now. But giving hope doesn't have to be grand gestures. It can be giving to yourself, giving yourself the gift of sleep. That's why I talk about the fact that I still get therapy, psychiatrists, take medication, and now I have the sleep coach, because it's all about actually being honest that when we need support, giving to yourself and getting that support. So it's about looking at how you can help yourself, but also how you could just help others. It can just be a word, it can just be a card, it can just be a message, I hear you and I understand you. It can be big gestures, small gestures. It's about giving hope to yourself and giving hope to others. And yes, random acts of kindness I absolutely love, and I just wish we could just follow that throughout the year, as I know so many people in different communities do. But now's a really good time when we're in the Chinese New Year, as I mark Chinese New Year, currently Year of the Ox, a kind of nice steady pace, but we don't feel like we're progressing. So we feel like sometimes we're hopeless because, do you know, we might have gone back into old coping mechanisms. We might have just felt like we're slipping back. We might have lost jobs or money or relatives, even worse, or just love and hugs. Yeah, there's been a lot of pain and a lot of trauma for so many. And that's why I also want you to give to yourself, because sometimes that can be the hardest thing to do, is giving yourself that hope, because there is always hope. Wherever there is darkness, there's always light. And then sometimes we have to fall into those depths, let those plates drop, to be able to find that light to kind of guide us, even if it's just from our heart, from our passion, from our faith, whatever it is to you. Just rest, sleep on it. Today is a new day. It's a new opportunity to start again. Tomorrow is the next opportunity. It's about giving the gift of hope for yourself, for others, but also looking at ways to give, because I think we often think we feel so insular and everything feels so insular, but then when we open our mind, to all the beauty in the world and the people who've shared our pain, the people who may be going through our pain that we felt a few months ago or a few years ago, how we can offer hope to those people too by sharing our story when we're strong enough to share our story, sharing our message when we feel resilient enough. I know life isn't an upward trajectory and I've been like, whew, but I've somehow been climbing a mountain, and that's how we climb mountains. Do you know, you think you've over one hurdle, you're like, yes, I'm at the top, and then you're like, oh no, there's a whole other bit to go. And it is like that life, and that's what I've also got to remember when I'm having a challenging week. And I just feel like at times you feel weak, and then you need that reminder from people, which is why I'm so open that I still get support, because I will always get support, because I have stuff that I need to deal with, as we all do. But for me, that was actually part of my growth and part of giving myself hope, part of giving other people hope, that I can be well on my way to recovery, but I can now reach out for support when I need it, because we all need support. We all have moments of weakness. We all have times where we just feel like hopeless, and we just need those people just to say, it's okay, I hear you. And those people are just going to be kind to us, no matter what, the cheerleaders in your life who will just be there. Do you know, when we make a mistake, they'll just brush us off and pick us back up again, and say, well, maybe we could have done it differently next time, rather than beating you up like we already tend to beat ourselves up. It's about having that support network and building it. Now's the time to try and build it. Give yourself that hope, because there are people out there who want to support. There are people out there who understand you, who understand your pain, your struggle. I know when I work with a lot of women, I've realised my passion to support women and everyone, but women in terms of their health and fitness, but women like me who've known pain, and I want to help them with mind and body fitness. Everyone who's known that pain, that struggle, and then whether you've plastered makeup on top of it, or a lack of self-care, or you've had surgery, or whatever it's manifested into you, you're beautiful as you are. And that's my message of hope to people, is that we are perfectly imperfect. I still am and always will be. I may not always need as much support, but I will always need support in life, because we're growing and there's different areas at different times that give us that laser focus to focus on that. And it's giving ourselves the gift of tomorrow, because we do have that gift, and we have the gift of today. And give yourself that hope, the things that you can look forward to, the things that you have learned, and your little moments of gratitude. And also, if you can give to others, whether it be those words of kindness, whether it be a gesture or support, or using your story, your voice, to be able to give hope to others, whatever it looks like. No one size fits all, and we're all beautifully unique, and we've all got something to give to this world. We've all got a purpose, and actually giving is one of the 5 ways to well-being, to feeling mentally well as well, which is being active, to connect, to give, to take notice, to be mindful, and to learn. So giving is a key part of our mental well-being, not just our life and being kind to others. It's our own mental well-being. So give yourself that gift. I'll be using the hashtag give hope, but also, of course, perfectly imperfect hashtag. You can chat to me on social. I'd love to know what gift you're giving to yourself or someone else. What are you hopeful about? What gives you hope in this world? Let me know at Mama May blog or at the Sparkle Coach. I'd love to hear from you. As ever, I've got my Squats and Sparkles Women's Health Club group on Facebook, or just bit.ly/Squats and Sparkles. Send you all so much peace, love, and shimmies.